Hey neighbors, welcome back to Along the Red River. This is Renee, and this afternoon we're going to make some coconut milk ice cream. I found a recipe, 3-ingredient coconut milk ice cream. It calls for 2 cans of coconut milk, and this is organic coconut milk. It's unsweetened. Ooh, looky there. And 3/4 cup sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Let's go ahead and get these in here. You notice there's a little left over. So I'm gonna get my spatula. Or just use my butter knife. Scrape some of this off the top. I have been wanting some ice cream, and if you have subscribed to the channel, you know I'm lactose intolerant. I cannot handle any dairy, unfortunately. As much as I love dairy, I can't handle it. Everyone else in my family can handle it. So we've got the coconut milk in there. And this container right here stays in the freezer. Now, this is a Hamilton Beach one. My mom had this. She's had this thing forever, and I keep saying, I'm going to make my own ice cream. I'm going to make my own ice cream because I love ice cream. I am not getting paid by Hamilton Beach or anything like that. This was just the one she had, and I get to use it for free. You could look on Amazon. You can find all sorts of ways to make homemade ice cream. This one's just really cool because I remember the old kind where you had to use rock salt, you had to use ice and rock salt and all that good stuff, and it took forever. So this is supposed to take like 20 minutes, and the key is keeping this thing in the freezer. So I have a spot for it in the freezer, and it stays in there. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you the different things that I'm going to put into the ice cream. Now, this is collagen peptides. It's a prebiotic. It's got some protein in it. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in. There's no flavor to it. It's organic. I'm going to add this to it to add a little kick of protein to the ice cream. Yay! That's exciting. I have some, it called for 3/4 cup of sugar. I'm just going to do a 1/2 cup of sugar. I use stevia. You can purchase whatever type of sweetener you like. I like stevia. My husband and I both do. So I'm not going to add a lot of sugar to it. And I'm low on sugar too. Or my stevia. I'm very low on it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some peanut butter. And this is organic. It's creamy peanut butter. It's just a couple of ingredients. I love peanut butter. It's something that I can still eat. So I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of the peanut butter to the mixture. So please remember, I have never made this before. We're gonna experiment. We're gonna see how this works out. And I should have sprayed this with some avocado oil, and it would have eased out a little bit better than it has. All right, mix that in there. And again, I'm adding extra things that I like. This recipe is it looks to be very simple. So you can add whatever you like. You can make this with strawberries. You could put pineapple in it. You could put coconut in it. You could put anything you like in here. So I'm going to lift up the GoPro and give you a look down in there. Okay. I am so excited. Make sure you got a good view there. So I have pecans. Again, you can add anything you like. So that's it's around a cup of pecans. We're going to just eyeball it, because I'm thinking I may have too much stuff in there. And I am a cook that probably uses like 15 different utensils. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and add it all in there. Now I've got 1/3 cup of dark chocolate. And I happen to have some Ghirardelli. This is 86%. There you go, you can see it. Dark chocolate. And I cut up a few of these. They're called skinny dipped. I don't know if you've ever had these, but they are delicious. Just 2 grams of sugar. Very good ingredients. And it's chocolate and peanut butter. So I'll add that in there. Mix it all together. Oh boy. Yeah, we're really excited about this. Can you tell? Right, the last but not least, let's go back over this recipe. 2 cans of coconut milk, 3/4 cup sugar. You could do honey, agave, and that would set about 1/3 cup if you're using that. So I didn't use a lot of sugar in this. I did use the peanut butter, so we'll see how it tastes. Like I said, I am low on sugar. I didn't know that I was until I started this recipe, but I want some ice cream, so we'll just deal with it. Then I'm going to add the teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon. This is pure vanilla. I started really being conscious about the vanilla extract I buy. I don't do imitation. I do the real stuff. And where is my, oh, there it is. And I love the smell of vanilla. It's so good. Well, that was good. I just put it all over the edge. I'm going to do, this is a 1/2 of a tablespoon. That called for a teaspoon. I like vanilla, so I just did a tablespoon. You can do whatever you like. I would really like to get the real vanilla beans, and that may be another project that we do, and I share that with you. This thing will run for 20 minutes. We're not going to sit here and watch it. I will be back in a few to show you what is going on. I'm going to put this in the freezer overnight, and in the morning we'll take it out and have a look at it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how it turned out. Again, it is it's just about experimenting and seeing what works out and trying new things out. So I'm going to have a little scoop of this for myself, and I will show you guys in the morning how it looks after a night in the freezer. Here is the finished product. It has set overnight in the freezer. Why do I keep saying refrigerator? The only thing I should have done, and I didn't think about it because that's just how my brain works. I should have went ahead and poured it into what I was going to store it in. It's taking a little work to get it out. No big deal. I'm going to store it in this glass dish. You know, this is the consistency. I'm very pleased with it, very happy with it. This is a good healthy treat. It's semi-healthy. I didn't use a lot of sugar. So this is a good little treat. And remember, I added some protein powder to it. It does have chocolate and peanut butter, but you know, we've got some health going on there. Stop. Retake. So this is the finished product. It spent the night in the freezer. What I should have done, and this is trial and error, I'm all about that, that happens, is I should have went ahead and put it in this container and not left it in that one. I wasn't thinking. I always have like a million things on my mind. So it worked out. I'm not too concerned about it. Just next time I will go ahead and put it in the container I'm going to store it in. So this is the consistency. I think it's a really good consistency. I'm very pleased with this product. Take two. Well, here it is, the finished product. I'm getting it out of the container. What I should have done, shoulda, coulda, woulda, is went ahead and poured it into this container while it was still like soft serve consistency. But you live and you live and learn, you try things, and I usually have a million things on my mind, and that's how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and let this sit here for a few minutes and get a little softer, and just store the rest of it in here. I am very, very happy with this. This is a good little treat to have this summer, this winter, whatever. Yeah, really happy with it. It's a good consistency, and it tastes very yummy. Tastes very good. So all right, so here is the finished product. I am very, very, very happy with it. Next time I will make sure to take it out of here when it gets to the probably as soon as I get done churning it. I will go ahead and put it in the container I'm going to store it in, put it in the freezer, and that way I don't have to do this. As usual, I have about a million things running through my head of stuff that I'm going to do or I want to do, and I just didn't even think about it. Oh well, so I'm going to let this get a little bit softer. I'm going to go ahead and get all of it out of here. But again, I am super, super excited about this. And the taste, you want to taste? Sorry, that's the only thing about making videos, you can't taste. I hope you do try this. Well, they're good. Yay. Thanks again for watching. As always, I feel very blessed to be able to share our little part of the world with you. Please like and subscribe. I have more recipes on the horizon. I have another spaghetti squash recipe. It's called Tuscan chicken. So there we go. That sounds really good. I have some with sweet potatoes. I have another sweet, healthy treat that I will share later on. Again, hope you have a great day. And that's all from here along the Red River. Thank you.